Going to begin with News ABC's Zion Dakota. He's been outside the Coxsackie Correctional Facility in Greene County all day long, tracking the very latest updates from that demonstration. Zion joins us live. Zion, what are you seeing today?
John and Lydia, whether retired or active, COs braved the bitter weather to come out here and make their voices heard. Let me give you a live look at the activity behind me. The strong scent of propane continues to permeate the atmosphere. That's because we have bonfires lit. We've got music playing. We've got snacks laid out, from popcorn to donuts to pizza. We've even got a porta potty out here, and that's because demonstrators intend to be out here as long as necessary, round the clock, until their demands are met. From 24-hour shifts due to short staffing.
So now you work in the 16, then all of a sudden they're so short, they're mandating you to stay in another 8.
To attacks by inmates.
Throwings on officers, feces, urine.
Protesters spoke of those alleged poor conditions inside state prisons. The ones who spoke were retired COs. Active duty officers wouldn't speak, fearing state retaliation.
Conditions have deteriorated to a point that none of this would have been imaginable 10 years ago. Men standing out here, women in the freezing cold because of what's going on inside those facilities.
Demonstrators also demanded a repeal of the HALT Act, which limits the use of solitary confinement. They say it gives prisoners the incentive to be insubordinate.
They have taken away all penalties, and it's a free-fall on them. There has to be discipline in the facility so things run smoothly, for our safety and for the inmates' safety.
But some are calling the strikes a diversion.
The strike started the same week that corrections officers were indicted for the torturing and murder of Robert Brooks. So it's no coincidence.
In December, Robert Brooks died after a beating by Coxsackie Correction Officers. One protester denies this is a distraction from that situation.
That's not why we're out here. I understand sometimes we do buck change, and sometimes change is good. Like I said, I've been inside for 35 years, and I've seen a lot of good changes. But the direction this department is going now, it's not safe.
As for why the short staffing problems persist in state prisons,
no one wants this job anymore. I would never recommend this job to anyone.
Now, I did share with some of the protesters news that the governor is suspending the elements of HALT that cannot be carried out safely until prisons can be operated safely. One protester was pleased and told me that Hochul basically had no choice, that's in his words, to repeal those elements of HALT if she wanted COs to show up to work another day. Protests will continue throughout the night. Reporting live here in Coxsackie, Zion Dakota News 10, ABC.
All right, thank you, Zion.